Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, and welcome to Cinnabar Island, where we have the Snowpoint Frost challenging the Cinnabar Flare. Snowpoint Frost starting out with Glacier and Wolverine. Cinnabar Flare are going to start today with Turtonator and Magmortar. Geez, they look like they go together well. Anyway, let us know in the comments below who you think's going to win, Cinnabar Flare or Snowpoint Frost. Cinnabar Flare currently 2-0, placed second on the ladder. 16th position Snowpoint Frost with an 0-2 so far record. Double hit starting out from Magmortar. Who would have imagined that Magmortar would be quicker than Glaceon? But here it is. Glaceon, though, it will respond, having that 65 speed. And it's starting out with a Luster Purge. Looks like it's going to target Turtonator. Decent hit to start for Glaceon. Wolverine now. Hopefully could get that water advantage that it has over the fire types. Otherwise, the Cinnabar Flare will typically have an advantage over the Snowpoint Frost. Hopefully they can take advantage of their fire typing. Turtonator now. Going with the Will-O-Wisp, so it's going to leave somebody with a burn. And it's targeted Glaceon, so Glaceon's going to be taking damage from that Will-O-Wisp between turns. So Glaceon will be on a ticking clock. Hopefully it can make the most of the time it has. As always, double battle, 6-on-6. If we hit the 20-minute time limit, we will go into single battle overtime. Magmortar again, going with a Leech Seed this time. Who's going to plant it on? Plants it on Wolverine, so it's going to get that healing factor coming from Wolverine to boost Magmortar's health between turns. Wolverine now going with the Metal Claw. This won't be super effective. Goes for Magmortar, so not very effective at all. But it will boost Wolverine's attack. Glaceon now. Gonna go with a guard split. And it picks Magmortar. So they share the guard with its target. Turtonator now. If it can hit a fire attack on Glaceon, that'll do some decent damage. But instead it goes with the Assurance. And goes for Wolverine. Doesn't do a great deal of damage, but that Leech Seed will help just to take a little bit more away from Wolverine. Magmortar getting a nice boost there from the Leech Seed. Glaceon now taking hurt from that Will-O-Wisp burn. Magmortar coming onto the field with that special attack of 125, so if it gets something like a flamethrower off, it could one-hit KO an ice type. Instead it goes with a skill swap and it swaps its skill with Wolverine. So Magmortar's Vital Spirit has just become its thick fat. Glaceon now. Glaceon will be looking also to take advantage of its special attack, 130, and it goes with it. Special attack hitting Turtonator. Doesn't do a great deal of damage, but Turtonator can no longer escape from the battle. Wolverine's going to go with a Tickle, looking to lower the stats of the opposing team, and it targets Turtonator. Turtonator taking all the focus this turn, having its attack and defense lowered. Turtonator looking to respond. Goes with a Wrap, so it continues to use those moves that'll take damage from the Snowpoint Frost between turns, this time targeting Wolverine. So Wolverine will be taking damage from both the Leech Seed and the Wrap between turns. Glaceon will be taking damage from the burn. Turtonator just having that 135 defense lowered in this turn as well. And there's that Wrap taking more damage from Wolverine. Finally taking it below 50% as well. Wolverine coming in with a decent HP stat of 110. Magmortar now. Goes with a Smog. So it's going to lower the accuracy of the opposing team, picking Glaceon. Sorry, it doesn't lower the accuracy, it takes damage. Picking Smokescreen. We get a Brine now from Wolverine. This will be super effective. Goes for Turtonator. Big hit. Not super effective thanks to that Dragon typing that Turtonator has. If it had gone for Magmortar, it might have finished the job. We get a Facade now coming from Glaceon. And that will finish the job on Turtonator. Turtonator is the first Pokemon eliminated from this battle. That's the start that the Snowpoint Frost need. Magmortar already having that full HP, but happy to still take some HP from Wolverine. Glaceon with that burn. And we have Flareon, so we've got two evolutions on the field. Last time Flareon came across an evolution that eliminated it from the battle. So Flareon will be coming on with 130 attack stat. Got a hold back now from Magmortar, going straight for Glaceon. Doesn't do a great deal of damage. Glaceon's still in the yellow. And responds now with Stockpile, so it'll probably Stockpile 1. This is the first time I've seen this move used by Glaceon in this battle. will boost that defense. There's not and special defense. Not much HP left though, so it may not keep it from taking a great deal of damage. Stomping Tantrum now coming from Warren. This could be super effective. And it hits Flareon, and it's a one-hit wonder. Flareon doesn't even get to hit a move. Flareon has been eliminated by Warren. That's 2 Pokemon in a row taken from the Cinnabar Flare. Snowpoint Frost having a brilliant start to this battle. Glaceon and Warren finally being taken down into the red, and Magmortar still having full HP. Now, Arcanine coming onto the field for the Cinnabar Flare. Arcanine having been very dominant so far in the Elite Challenge League, getting eliminations every battle, hoping to continue that form. And it goes with a Fusion Bolt, signature move of the legendary Kyurem. And this should surely eliminate, and it does. Warren has been eliminated with a super effective move from Arcanine, so Arcanine continues its streak of eliminations. 3 battles in a row. Magmortar now looking to finish the job on Glaceon, but just goes with a Cotton Spore. Lowering those speed of Glaceon, already being the slowest on the field. Glaceon going with another Facade. This time going for Magmortar. Magmortar finally having HP taken that it won't recover now that Warren's been eliminated. This may be Glaceon's last turn after this one. Lapras comes out to join it from the Snowpoint Frost. Arcanine coming in with 110 attack and 100 special attack. Lapras coming onto the field with that 130 base HP as its best stat. Arcanine quickest on the field with that 95 speed as well, and it goes with a dynamic punch. This should be super effective on an ice type. And a big hit on Lapras, taking it straight into the yellow as well as leaving it with a confusion. So Arcanine continuing its amazing form. Magmortar goes with a Torment. It's going to cause the Snowpoint Frost's Glaceon to suffer. Won't be able to use that Metronome, although I don't see it making it past the end of this turn. I could be wrong though. Lapras shakes off that confusion and goes with the Autotomize. Fun word to say, I must admit. So Lapras' speed will rise. Lapras becoming very nimble. I just imagine Lapras bouncing around on the field now. And then we get a Baton Pass from Glaceon. So Glaceon will make it past this turn and it'll go back into the party. Coming onto the field now will be the Snowpoint Frost's 4th Pokemon. Who will it be? We'll find out shortly. And it's Vanilluxe. 110 special attack, the #1 ranked Pokemon actually on the Snowpoint Frost. And it brings the Snow Warning. So it will start to hail on the field. Arcanine and Magmortar will take damage between turns from this. Arcanine should still be the quickest, but thanks to Lapras having that speed boost, it's now the quickest on the field, but it hurts itself in that confusion, taking itself into the red. Arcanine could finish the job right here. Goes with a Brine though. So water type move on the water type Lapras. And Lapras just holds on. I actually thought it was about to be eliminated, but not very effective move. Keeps Lapras just with about 1 HP left. Get Kinesis now, so Magmortar won't finish the job. Instead, it'll just lower Lapras' accuracy. Vanilluxe now, if it could get off a water type move, that could greatly help the Snowpoint Frost, but instead it goes with a Fire Blast, and Magmortar avoids the attack. It wouldn't have done much damage, I could only imagine. More hail damage being taken by Arcanine and Magmortar. As always, guys, in the description below, we also have our Google Doc. Lapras, confused. Oh, it does get through it. It does not knock itself out. Goes with a Zap Cannon. Magmortar avoids that attack as well, so Lapras doesn't get that move off. Now we get a Shift Gear coming from Arcanine. As I was saying, Google Doc link in the description below will contain the ladder, the fixture, stats, and all the rosters, as well as a link to the Instagram page where you can find updates. Back to the field now, and a Misty Terrain coming from Magmortar. This will lower the effect of Dragon-type moves, and no one will be getting put to sleep during the Misty Terrain, preventing those status effects. Would have benefited Glaceon a lot longer ago, but now Vanilluxe going with a Fusion Bolt. This is the second time I've seen this move during this battle. And it goes for Arcanine. So now Arcanine knows how it feels, being taken down below 50% and being hit by that hail just to add insult to injury. Magmortar also finally being taken into the yellow. So far we've seen a very good performance shown here by Magmortar. Surprisingly, even though I feel like the Cinnabar Flare are in control, Snowpoint Frost have actually only lost one Pokemon, and now we're getting an Electro Ball though from Arcanine, targeting Vanilluxe. And finally, Lapras has snapped out of that confusion, so it's held on really well with that minimal HP, and it goes with a Fairy Wind. And it targets Magmortar, taking away more of that damage. Not very effective though. Magmortar now goes with a last resort, but it does fail. Now we get that Hypnosis from Vanilluxe, but it won't work thanks to that Misty Terrain. More damage being taken by Arcanine and Magmortar. Lapras impressively still holding on. I cannot believe that. Arcanine now, potentially looking to finish the job, goes with a Poison Jab. Instead targeting Vanilluxe. Does a decent amount of damage, taking Vanilluxe down into the yellow. And now we get an Expanding Force from Lapras. We'll get that boost as well from Misty Terrain, and almost knocks out Arcanine, leaving it up with only 12 HP. Get a Gunk Shot now coming from Magmortar, and it's going to finish off Lapras. And it does. Lapras has been eliminated from this battle after holding on to that little bit of HP for quite some time. Very good showing by Lapras. 2 eliminations now to each team. Shadow Ball now coming from Vanilluxe, and it'll target Magmortar. And Magmortar's now been eliminated after a very strong performance being in this battle for over 10 minutes. Magmortar is gone. So Snowpoint Frost immediately get that extra Pokemon lead that they already had. Colossal coming out for the Cinnabar Flare. We're going to get Glaceon coming back onto the field for the Snowpoint Frost. So it's 3-2. Snowpoint Frost have the advantage. Colossal coming on with its 110 HP and 120 physical defense. Get a happy hour now coming from Arcanine. Arcanine's going to want to get off some physical attacks whilst it has that little bit of HP left. Glaceon now goes with a Fairy Lock, so it won't do any damage. It will just keep everyone on the field. Colossal. Now this opportunity goes with a Vice Grip. And it targets Glaceon, so it will not wait for Burn to finish the job. Colossal will get that elimination on the board. So 3 Pokemon being eliminated from each team now. Vanilluxe goes with a Sleep Powder, but that Misty Terrain is still on the field. So again, no one's being put to sleep. These moves are not benefiting Vanilluxe at the moment. Darmanitan now comes onto the field for Snowpoint Frost. Darmanitan's going to have that very outstanding 140 base attack. See if it can take advantage of it. We get a Bind now coming from Arcanine. And it targets Vanilluxe. Vanilluxe is going to take that damage in between turns. It's also going to take it down into red health. Darmanitan now goes with the Moonlight, but its HP is already full, so it doesn't get to take advantage of the health restoration. Get a Defog now coming from Colossal. Focuses the move onto Vanilluxe, so Vanilluxe's evasiveness will lower. And the Misty Terrain's finally left, so Vanilluxe could get a sleep move off now. It might actually hit. Instead it goes with a Psych Up. It's gonna... Here we go. And it copies the stat changes of Colossal, but a Colossal hasn't had any stat changes yet, and Vanilluxe gets the damage from that Bind, but it does hold on. I don't see it making it past this next turn though. Arcanine also still holding on with its red HP. We get a Seed Bomb now coming from Arcanine. Targeting Darmanitan. Takes it past 50%. Very impressive hit there from Arcanine. Infestation response by Darmanitan. And it'll target Arcanine. And Arcanine's still holding on. I'm taking about 4 damage from that Infestation. I could only imagine the Infestation will finish it off in between turns though. Unless this Power Up Punch targets Arcanine. But it doesn't. Goes for Colossal instead. Super effective, but actually doesn't do a great deal of damage. Vanilluxe's attack will rise from that Power Up Punch though. Magnetic Flux now, but it does fail from Colossal. And that Infestation, there we go, finishes off Arcanine. So Arcanine has been eliminated after another impressive showing in the Elite Challenge League. Now we get the Fury Rapidash coming onto the field for the Cinnabar Flare. Cinnabar Flare is the 6th Pokemon. Rapidash with that 105 speed and that 100 attack to back it up. And Rapidash is going to start out with a Wood Hammer, targeting Vanilluxe, and finishes it off with a critical hit. So straight away Rapidash makes an impact, and Vanilluxe has been eliminated. Rapidash takes a tiny bit of recoil damage, but we will be into a 2v2 battle shortly. Belly Drum from Darmanitan, but it does fail. We're also looking to target Darmanitan. Goes with a Drain Punch. It should be super effective. And it is, and it finishes Darmanitan off, so Darmanitan has been eliminated. So Vanilluxe and Darmanitan taking out from the Snowpoint Frost in the same turn. So Cinnabar Flare have only just taken the lead, but it's very important timing that they have. The last Pokemon coming out for the Snowpoint Frost, and it's Cloyster. Cloyster actually has that water typing, so if it can get off a water move, it will get that stab boost. Potentially. It could take down these two fire type Pokemon. We'll get a no retreat from Rapidash, and Rapidash already wasn't going back into the party, so it's going to boost up all of its stats. Very impressive. Cloyster's going to have that 180 base defense as well, so it can take a hit. Let's see if it can dish it out though. Goes with a Cross Chop from Cloyster, targeting Rapidash. And Rapidash's Flame Body will leave Cloyster with a burn, so Cloyster's going to have to act very fast. Colossal now goes with Play Rough. Doesn't do a great deal of damage to Cloyster, but they do have the 2-1 advantage on the Cinnabar Flare. Snowpoint Frost desperately want their first win of the season. Cinnabar Flare looking to continue their winning ways. And we get a guard split from Rapidash. So this could actually greatly benefit Rapidash. Looking to lower Cloyster's defense. Cloyster now goes with a Sand Attack. This could be beneficial. We get our 3-minute warning as well, so we have 3 minutes left. If Cloyster can even hold on for the 3 minutes, it might be able to get rid of that burn if it can take it into overtime. Get an Iron Head now from Colossal. Cloyster's been taken down to 50% of its HP, and that burn chips away that little bit more. Rapidash and Colossal. Colossal hasn't even taken any damage so far. Rapidash goes with a Dynamic Punch. Cloyster avoids it, thankfully, for the Snowpoint Frost. Cloyster responds with a Gyro Ball. This won't be very effective on this fire typings. Does only 3 damage to Colossal. Colossal finally taking damage, but barely even noticeable. But we get a Vine Whip from Colossal. This might have the potential to finish it, and it doesn't, but it takes Cloyster down into the red. And that burn just eats away, so Cloyster needs something big here, like a Surf. It wants to ride that Surf all through this battle. 2 minutes left. We have our 2-minute warning. Rapidash with a chance to finish it, and it goes with a Thunder Wave, but it does fail. Cloyster already being burned. Cloyster now goes with the Aurora Veil, but it does fail. Colossal now looking to finish it for the Cinnabar Flare. They do not want to go into overtime, and it goes with a Fake Out, but that also fails. Cloyster holds on just from that burn. That burn is just slowly chipping away. Cinnabar Flare don't want to let the burn finish it though. They want the elimination point. And we get a Bulk Beak from Rapidash. This is going to be super effective, so Cloyster is definitely not going to survive, and Cloyster has been eliminated. Very impressive showing by Rapidash, just coming onto the field and dominating. And Colossal barely taking any damage. The Cinnabar Flare greatly just coming back from being behind all battle. Turtonator being the first eliminated. Stomping Tantrum, taking out Flareon with that one-hit wonder. But Cinnabar Flare will keep their winning ways with 3-0 so far this season. Snowpoint Frost, unfortunately, is 0-3. Arcanine continues its streak in the Elite Challenge League of getting an elimination in every battle, taking out Warrior with a super effective attack. Magmortar, very impressive, lasting over 10 minutes in this battle, as did Glaceon, even though it went back into the party. Even Lapras holding on for quite some time with that very minimal HP. Cinnabar Flare are looking to continue their winning ways next week when they go to the Alola region to take on the Malie Draconids. Snowpoint Frost have finally finished their run of away games, so they'll be hosting their first home game of the season against the Olivine All, where they're desperately looking to get their first win. Hopefully they can get that on the board. Rapidash just coming on with a very impressive Woodhammer, taking out Vanilluxe. let us know, as always, in the comments below who you think deserves the best on field. Me, I'm very tempted to give it to Magmortar after the way it went today. Very impressive, lasting so long. Rapidash finishing off with that ball peak. Nidorinas, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I brought a smile to your face. Making these always brings a smile to mine. And I will speak to you guys next time. Bye.